You speak about consciousness and self-awareness. You also told us about...
I speak about consciousness and self-awareness.
Yes, you also speak about ancient technologies.
I also speak about ancient technologies.
And please tell us what is your opinion with these ancient tribes that use psychedelics to...
psychedelic.
That's the question.
Yes, from the young crowd. That's good. Yeah, that's psychedelic, all right. But yes, well, so your question is, did the ancient people use psychedelic and then got the information? Is that what you mean?
Let's say yes.
Yeah, well they did. They did. There's a, okay. There's a caveat to that. Unlike modern people using psychedelic, in general, the ancient civilization only used psychedelic in very specific moments. Maybe once or twice in their lifetime to actually achieve those levels of awareness, where maybe at that level of awareness they were seeing the plant field, and the information in it. Which many people that take psychedelics actually report. They say, dude, it was like all geometry everywhere, You get that kind of thing? So, this is true, but when you study all these ancient civilizations, when they talk about the achievements they did, like the amazing monuments you find all around the world that defies anything we could build today in modern society, right? Like, huge building aligned super precisely with millions of tons of material, like precisely put together and all this. Some of them miles and miles, hundreds of miles from where the material come from, across mountains, river. Some of the stone in Machu Picchu came from hundreds of miles across mountain ranges, right? So anyway, some of this stuff, when they talk about that, they never, in most of these ancient civilizations, they don't say, we did it. Because we dropped mushrooms and, came up with the structure of the universe. They did it, they clearly say that sun gods came to the earth. This is even in the Bible, right? The sons of God came to the earth. And that these sun gods that had boats that could hover in the sky taught them everything and built everything that's in their civilization. They taught them how to write, how to read, how to calculate, how to do engineering, everything. They clearly say that in all these ancient texts. Go ahead.
I want to ask you if you know the Graham Hancock and his work with ancient...
Of course, Graham and I are good friends.
Oh, great.
Yes. And he has been doing very good work. Graham, especially like his last book, the Fingerprints of the Gods. If you're interested about the 11th century history, actually the sign and the seal and the search for the Holy Grail, and the Ark of the Covenant, all this stuff, like he does very good documenting and this very good research. And it's overwhelming amount of information clearly showing that there was a time, and we're discovering these sites now more and more, that predates the last meltdown of the Ice Age.
Yes, it says in the Magician of the Gods.
Exactly, in his latest book. So it really is very overwhelming amount of information. If there was only one little anomaly, like a big stone over here in the middle of the desert, okay, there's just one, right? But there's hundreds, there's thousands of anomalies all around the world. Some of them are in excess of 1,000 tons. 1,000-ton boulder. 1,000-ton boulder, you're like that big beside it, right? You do not pull 1,000-ton boulder in the desert, across river and mountain range, with vine ropes and logs. Especially when you look around in the desert, there's no logs available. Zero, right?